Lancashire fought back bravely to keep themselves in the hunt against Middlesex. Lancashire resumed on 102 for 5, still 225 runs behind with 5 wickets in hand, but in a significantly better position than they were in when reduced to 6 for 4 in the middle session on day 2. Jones and Livingston were the not-out batsmen, and the pair found scoring difficult early on, until Jones found the boundary in the 7th over of the day. Murtagh had a strong LBW appeal against Jones, but the 20-year-old survived, and he brought up his maiden first-class 50 shortly afterwards. Livingston and Jones continued to build their partnership as batting conditions improved at a sunny Old Trafford. The partnership went past 100 and Livingston past 50, but that's where his innings was to end, well caught in the slips by Rayner off Finn for 53. Jones, though, continued to apply the pressure, displaying excellent footwork to loft Rayner for a pair of boundaries shortly before the lunch break. Bailey was Jones's new partner, and together they ensured that Lancashire would avoid the follow-on. Bailey reached 50 for the first time in his career. However, he was to fall soon after, caught at slip by Robson off Finn for 53. Finn was then on a hat-trick when he had Jarvis out first ball caught by Compton for a golden duck. Finn missed out on his hat-trick, but Jones accomplished a major feat of his own moments later, lofting Rayner into the stands for 6 to bring up his maiden first-class century in style, with a celebration to match. Finn destroyed Kerrigan's off stump, but was called for a front foot no ball, the ricochet off the stumps to the boundary, only adding insult to injury. Finn got his man in his next over though, Kerrigan out LBW for 10, and Lancashire's innings was over 6 balls later, Leicester the last man out, bowled Rayner for 1. 259 then for Lancashire in their first innings, a wonderful effort after being 6 for 4 early on. The hosts largely had opener Jones to thank for their resurrection, the 20-year-old carrying his bat to dig his side out of trouble. In what was just his third first-class match, the Lancashire youngster showed maturity beyond his years to remain not out on 106 off 290 balls, made over almost 7 hours at the crease. Livingston and Bailey were the other main contributors with 53 apiece, whilst Finn and Roland Jones took 4 wickets each for the visitors. The lead for Middlesex was 68, but they suffered an early blow when Gubbins was out in the second over, caught by Livingston off Jarvis for a duck. Compton and Robson both found the boundary, and the pair were looking comfortable before Kerrigan removed Robson LBW for 26. Kerrigan then had Compton with the addition of just 2 runs, Compton out leg before for 10. Milan looked to steady the ship, but Lancashire had another wicket when Kerrigan had yet another LBW, Eshkenazi the victim this time, out for just 4. Middlesex looked in real trouble at 55 for 4, and they nearly lost another just before stumps when Livingston had a big LBW shout turned down. Middlesex, though, made it through to close without further loss, and they'll take a 140-run lead into day 4. It was an outstanding fight back from Lancashire, led by a superb 100 from Jones. Kerrigan did the damage with the ball in the evening session, taking 3 late wickets, but Middlesex still have some batting to come, and Ollie Rayner will be licking his lips at the prospect of bowling on a day 4 pitch that offered plenty for the spinners late on day 3.